Alright, so here I have the Autobox watering system, the Aquabox it's called. This one is the big one, this is the Spider, they call it, and this one here is the Straight. So the boxes both work the same. You basically have an Aquabox with this float in it. This is a float that hooks onto this plastic system here, like that, and you hook up your tube, little hose, to there, like that, through here onto this, and then basically what happens is the water will fill up automatically, and then you got these, basically these are a wick, right? So you put this wick in here and it's going to go into the box like that from both sides. You're going to cut it in half, and this strip is going to go and soak the water over here, and we're going to put that in the soil so that whenever the wick is dry in the bottom over here in the box, it will turn and fill up again with water. This will be connected to a big tank, a water reservoir, which you can even put some of the fertilizer if you wish in there. So if you can either use it as a pure watering system or a fertilizing system. You can even hook your reservoir up to your rain barrel. So you could have a rain barrel system that automatically fills when it rains, and then it's hooked up to this system. You can add as many of these as you want. And that's basically the system. For this other one is a Spider. It's a bigger version. Same system. Comes with the Autopot watering system guide. You could check it out. Some of the other stuff they have. Same kind of system. It's just a bit bigger. Here you can see the wicks. And in this case, there's a bunch of wicks coming out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wicks going out. That's why they call it the Spider. A Spider has 8 legs. This one has 12 legs. And so this is the same kind of system. It comes with a little compass, water puss, so you can see whether it's straight. It goes into here. And that's what we're going to be installing inside of the raised bed. So this is the big Spider system, and of course at You're the Solution we distribute these. We sell the Autopots systems and also this Aquabox. So, alright, so today I'm going to start on a project and finish it right by tomorrow with blocks. I'm going to put a raised bed and I'm going to fill it in with soil. And I'm going to use these bricks, these solid concrete blocks, and I'm going to do an Autopot system, or at least an auto feeding system with the wicking system, and I'm going to show that later. But basically I'm going to build a soil based system here. Okay, so this is the first layer. I'm going to put a second layer, and although I closed it up now, these blocks here on the front I'm going to remove them so that I can drive in later with the wheelbarrow and fill it up with the permaculture soil that I'm going to take from the permaculture garden. So although I put it now just to see the size and show you the size, in reality I'm going to remove these blocks and leave it open until the last wheelbarrows have been filled up with the soil has been filled up. So now I've finished the second layer. I've opened up the mouth of this side so I can drive in, and I can start filling it up with good permaculture soil. And so that's going to start taking some sifting and some time, and hopefully by tomorrow. I only have a couple of hours in the morning and a couple of hours in the afternoon, so I use that to do this kind of work, and then I'll fill it up, and then I can start installing the automatic watering system, which I'll explain later as well. Alright, so this is the result. We got 2 blocks. It's about 40 centimeters high. I filled it with about 30 centimeters of permaculture soil. Took it from the permaculture, which is really dry right now. I've been using it for a year or two, so I'm stealing some of that soil from there, and it's filled. So I'm going to plant in here with the Autopot system, with the system that's an auto watering system. And then I left enough space, about 10 centimeters at the top here, so I can keep adding compost in there over the next 2 years, so I don't have to replace the soil. I just have to keep topping it up with good compost at the top. So this is basically what the box looks like. This will be hooked up to a bigger pipe. I got a wider pipe, a thicker one, and it's going to be hooked up to several of these Aquaboxes. Basically this is the wick. The water is going to be coming in through the box, and it's going to be sucked up through the wick and it's going to be passed down. Now when we put this in the soil, the box is going to be a bit higher, and this is going to run down a little bit so that you make sure that you have a little bit of gravity to add and assist the wick. But basically this is going to be in the soil right here, and then the roots of the plants, they're going to be planted in the soil on top of this, and basically that will give the roots, you're going to hook up to the wick where the moist is, and they'll always have water, but not too much either. So the area around it can even be a little bit dry, which is actually pretty good for the roots not to rot. So we'll be installing that into the raised bed now. So as you can see, I've laid it out, basically taken from all the way from this side where I'm at, and put 2 of the normal straight aqua boxes in. I still have to hook everything up, and I still have to bury them a little bit under the soil, but this is just to see how it's like. And then up here I've put the spider. So the spider is going to feed that entire middle area, and the 2 of these are going to feed these areas. So basically it's one third, one third, one third. And on the back side you can see the other 2 straight boxes. And we're going to test these out here in this permaculture soil, which is a really nice soil. Now I'm going to bury them in there, but I'll just show you a little bit here as basically well. You got the box, and this is the little level at the top. The little level can show you whether your box is straight or not. And then inside the box you have the wicks going in to the flutter system that has, and this one has that as well. So you can see here that these things are all, the wicks are all behind. You know, at the end when you put it in, you make sure it's all straight, and this thing will fill up with water, and then the wick will suck the water in. The water will go out through all of the different wicks to feed your plants with water, or water with nutrients, whichever you choose to use. And this is the same one over here. So that's basically the wicking bed type of system. Literally this time it is a raised bed with wicking system. Alright, so this is the end result. I've put them in, the boxes are in. Got 2 straight boxes here. You got 1 spider aqua box there, and 2 more of the straight boxes here with their wicks down. The spider was by far the most complicated to put in because of all the string, so I had to pull lots of the soil away from the middle and then pull it back from the sides. But now I've got 4 straight boxes and 1 spider box. I'm going to water the whole area, make it sure that it's nice and soaked, and let it drain for a day or 2. Then I'm going to hook up the system, and I'm going to start planting these raised beds in the aqua box system, and then we'll follow how the growth will go. I'm going to put different things in. I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to put in, but I'll show that later.